Hello, hello. Welcome back to Poor Man's Races. After a long break, we are finally back with a new setup. As you can see, this time is not off-road. We're on track, let's put it this way. As you can see, this is the most amateur setup you'll ever see in 164 diecast racing. Uh, the reason for the close clips at the end is that despite my efforts, the tracks are not exactly parallel, but the cars will complete the same distance because they start at the same point in the track at the beginning of the third hole. And the close clips, they are just there to help us figure out who finishes first. So, and this is all very primitive, very rustic. The cars, we also move from off-road to vintage racing. And we are going to have uh, races best two out of three. And the cars will be facing off until we have one winner over all the races. We are going to start, well, like they are, in no particular order. So we are going to start with this Jaguar XJS and the Honda S800. Let's put the Jaguar on that lane and the Honda on this one. Let's go for the first race. They have this little straight, then a 180-degree turn, and then acceleration all until the end. So let's go for the first race. Let's see who's going to take this win. And the Honda. I'm not surprised because the Honda, being smaller, uh, handles the 180-degree corner better, at least in theory, but it seemed to have worked this time. Now they will switch lanes as usual. So the Honda will go on that one, and the Jaguar will come on this one. So let's see if the Honda goes already ahead to the second stage, to the next stage, or the Jaguar forces to a tiebreak. And I don't know who finished first. I don't know your opinion on this, guys, but I'm not quite sure who did finish first. So we're going to have a repeat of this race to see if it's more, despite the clothes clips and everything. Let's see if we have a better picture of who wins the race. And it's the Jaguar. It's the Jaguar. The Honda this time didn't handle the corners so well as it did before. So the Jaguar took advantage of that. But obviously we still have the third race. And this one is the decider to see who takes the win in this first leg. Here we go. The Honda again taking advantage on the corners, winning this, so the Jaguar gets left behind, and the Honda is S800. It's the first finalist. So the Jaguar goes to that corner. Let's push these guys a little bit over there. And the Honda, it's the first winner. So next two cars. Ford Mustang, Fastback, and Triumph TR6. Which is a treasure hunt. Well, let's see if that gives it some advantage in hunting the victor. Oh, sorry for the poor joke. I won't repeat that. So let's go for the first race. And the Triumph, handling the corners better and going through the 180 better than the Mustang, and taking the win in the first race. So now we will swap lanes, obviously. And let's see who wins this second one. And the Mustang. The Mustang does win this second race. This stupid phone does not want to cooperate with this. That's what you get when you buy a cheap phone. You get cheap results. Like a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, once said, "You pay monkeys. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys." Sorry. So let's see. Now it's the decider. Who from these two goes on to join the Honda S800? And it's a triumph. The Mustang this time got really slow on the 180, so the Triumph joins the Honda S800, and the Mustang gets left along the way and goes to join the Jaguar on the goodbye victory. Goodbye chance for victory. The next pair, we have the Jaguar Mark 5 or 6 or something like that. Which one is it? Mark 5. And the Lotus Cortina. So the Lotus probably has an advantage on the handling. Sorry about that. The phone slipped from my hand. The Lotus probably has an advantage on the handling, but let's see if that's true or if the Jaguar manages to win this. Here we go. And I couldn't be further away from the truth. The Lotus Cortina did terribly on the 180-degree, and the Jaguar got a very, very, very easy win. So let's go to the second race, swap lanes. And here we go. I'm sorry for the poor filming, but I have very little space here. So this is tricky to film. So let's go. One victory for the Jaguar. And now it's the Cortina who gets the win in this second race. Again, the phone is not wanting to cooperate. Okay, I give up. This phone is really trashy. Samsung, you should be ashamed of yourself. I know it was a cheap phone, but still, there's limits for how cheap it can be. So, one victory apiece. Whoever wins this race moves on. Oh, my bad. My bad. I messed up with the gates. Sorry about that. So, let's put him in place again. Let's hope I don't mess again with the gates. No, here they go. And the Jaguar got stuck in the corner visibly, and the Lotus Cortina moves on. So Jaguars are not doing well. Third one already losing. Oh, the lack of space here. So let's go to our final pair. It's the BMW 2002 and the Alfa Giulia. Let's see, they should both handle well, so let's see who manages to deal better with the 180-degree corner. Well, not the Alfa for sure. Well, this was a surprise. Especially given the Alfa is a nimble, short car. Getting stuck like this, it really was a surprise. So, victory for the BMW. Easy victory for the BMW. Let's see if the Alfa manages to complete the 180 or get stuck again. And this time completes it and wins. Takes the victory. That is strange, but That's how things are. And let's go for the final race between the Alfa and the BMW. Let's see who gets the best on this one. And the Alfa gets stuck again. Obviously, the Alfa doesn't like that track for some reason, because all the pieces are equal, are the same. So the Alfa loses and the BMW moves on. So we have our finalists here already. The Lotus Cortina, the Triumph TR6, the Honda S800, and the BMW 2002. So now we are moving on to find out who is going to be the winner. Let's go to the first semi-final. The Honda S800 against the BMW 2002. Here we go. And the BMW, oops, and the Honda finishes with a bang. But the BMW takes the win on this first race. An easy win because the Honda got a little bit stuck on the corners, surprisingly. Now let's go for the second race with one win for the BMW. I think that was a tie. I think we can call that one a tie. And again, the phone doesn't want to focus, and finally. I'm sorry for making you do your job, what you were supposed to. So we are going to repeat the same lanes. And let's see if the winner is clearer this time. Yep, the BMW got a little bit delayed there on the 180. And the Honda won this one. So it's one apiece. Let's now swap lanes. Okay. No, it's like this, I think. And one apiece, so who wins this one moves on to the final. And it's a clear win for the BMW on this one. So the BMW 2002, it's our first finalist. Stand up. And the Honda goes on. Now the next two, the Lotus Cortina and the Triumph TR6. Let's see who joins the BMW on the final, and to see who takes the title in the end. And the Lotus got stuck there as the Alfa did earlier, so it's a first win and easy win for the Triumph TR6. Now goes to that outside lane, and the Lotus Cortina comes to this side. So let's go to the next one. And the Triumph wins clearly again. So the Lotus is out of the race. The Lotus Cortina is out of the race. So it's going to be a final between the Triumph TR6 and the BMW 2002. It seems that the fact I was joking at first, but it seems that the fact that the Triumph is a treasure hunt, it's helping it. So let's see. This is for the win in the tournament. Let's go for the first race between the two finalists. And it's a win for the BMW. The Triumph got a bit held up on the 180. So let's bring the cars back. Let's swap planes. And let's see who takes the win now. The Triumph, I think it was the Triumph for a very narrow margin, but was the Triumph. Let's bring the boys back. So one win apiece. This is the decider. We will see from these two who will be the champion of this first vintage racers from Poor Man Racing. Oh, this phone is such a trash. Samsung, you suck. Let's go for the final, for the win. I think it was a BMW, but it was a bit too close to call. So let's try again. Sorry about the noise, I live in the noisy area. So let's see. Here we go again for the win and the tournament. It's going to have to be repeated again because I messed up with the gates, as you saw. So the BMW won, but I messed up with the gates. This is a tough one. This is becoming a tough one to figure out. The winner between these two. Let's see if we manage to have a winner now. And the Triumph won. The Triumph clearly won this one. And we have the winner from our first Poor Man's tournament, Poor Man's Racing tournament of classic cars. Moving on to the tracks from the off-road. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope it doesn't go by so much time until the next races. Again, hope you enjoyed. See you next time, guys. Thank you for watching.